Hey, I'm no doctor. I'm only going to tell you the things that have helped me in the past. Always seek a true medical professional if you are having severe symptoms with your Crohn's disease. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mike again, the Crohn's Guy. So, something that's extremely helped me out with all my Crohn's and all my symptoms and everything. It's kind of figuring out how many times I've been going to the bathroom a day. Just keep track of everything, keep track of what I eat, kind of figure out what my trigger foods are, and that I do by journaling. So, I have a notebook right here, which I tend to write down every day certain things, and I'm going to go over those right now. As I'm writing, the very first thing that I tend to keep track of is the number one thing people associate with Crohn's, which is bathroom usage. So I typically will write down the time in which I go, and if it's formed, if it's loose. All this information is very good in keeping track of things that might be your triggers, or just in relatively how healthy you are. So another thing I will keep track is my medication, so my meds. So you can write down maybe the type of the pills that you take. So you could write down the med brand, and usually in parentheses I'll put down the times of day I take it. So maybe it's 3 pills, so I'll take 3 a day. I mean, if you take, brand B, you may take AM, you may take 3 times, and then in PM, you may take 2 times. So those are some things that are very helpful. Then I also keep track of what I eat. So maybe you eat breakfast. I'll abbreviate breakfast with BFAST, and you'll write down what you eat. Same thing for lunch. Maybe you have an afternoon snack, and you'll write down everything that you've ate for that point. And just be very detailed. So maybe for lunch you had some chicken breasts with, I'm a big fan of kale, so we will write down kale. Maybe I had a little olive oil for my dressing. And if you want to be really detailed, you can do that too. Maybe you had 2 tablespoons. So then you can keep track of what you ate and how much. All right, something else I keep track of every day is the exercise that I do. So for today, I have done push-ups. And if you want to be very detailed, you can do that too. Let's tell you that I have done 122 push-ups today. And again, you can be as detailed as you would like. But for me, I'm just writing this down right now. Also, maybe some other factors that you may not thought about. That could be, so we'll write note. Maybe you had a very stressful day, and that increased your stomach pain. And I just realized I wrote your, increase your stomach pain. You may also want to write some suggestions. So try some late night breathing techniques. And you know what? I find that by actually writing it down, that I actually will implement and try some things, because now I see it and I can always come back to it the next day. And then of course we should always date. And I have found that by dating everything, and of course writing down certain issues that I may have, I can actually go to my doctor and say, hey doc, for a week I've been having these kind of problems. I found that it might be because of this, or it could be some of these foods that have triggered these problems, I think I should try to go about this course of action. And doctors a lot of times like that you keep track of all your stuff. That means you're showing that you care and you're taking the initiative to better yourself. And one of the steps in getting better is you. You know your body better than anyone else. And so you're the best choice in order to figure out or help deduce what is wrong with you and some things that could be your triggers to eliminate them. These are some factors that are very useful to keep track of. And maybe you can use this to help figure out things that you can eat, some things you can't eat. Actually, this is one of the ways that I figured out I couldn't eat coconut. I kept having trouble, and I was able to deduce from my journaling that I could not eat coconut. I tried it, went a whole week without it, and my number of times in the bathroom went down. So, good luck. And remember, champions are what champions do.